Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So, I have limited off one of these slots in our Omnistone barn here for our use, which means that the wagon here can't actually do anything until that is completely full of, I think we're on 100, is it? Is that correct? Yeah, until it gets 100 Omnistones, then you can grab things and we'll start making more Omnipipes. So, yeah, it's knocking back our Omnipipe production, but, well, Omnistones are bit more important right now because I think we need. Originally, what I wanted to do was upgrade this to go faster, but I kind of think I actually would rather get the research to move it, because I feel as if it being closer, it would be able to. It would move it closer and upgrade it possibly. But I'm not too sure about whether we actually move it or just place a new one. I don't know. So I don't want to spend Omnitones upgrading it and then find out we can't move it because it's too far away. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. So let's get air temple research going here. And that's going to need air crystals. Figures. So where are we going to get air crystals from? Well, nowhere, because we don't have any. Our mana reactor is using all of them. Bit of a problem. It's not even filling up as well. That's the problem. It's once it finishes one, it then goes off to do other ones. This has stopped running. This, oh no, that's actually still full. That's not full yet, so I think perhaps I should disconnect this as well. Not worry about magic rails for the time being. Oh, it's turned off anyway. Yep, okay, so it's turned off. So yeah, so we are only producing air crystals for our Omni Temple, not Omni Temple, Omni Reactor. What is it actually called? I don't know. Mana reactor, that's the one. Yeah, so we're only producing it for the mana reactor right now. And it's only just about actually getting enough to run one per go. It's actually struggling for mana power as well, which is not really surprising now I think about it. I think all of these are full. So these are all running at absolute maximum speed. Trying to keep these two refineries alive. We need to redesign this. We need to seriously redesign this and figure it out to be much better than it is right now. I have Omni crystals, I just don't have any air crystals. Damn it. And as I said, that air temple is running at full speed. It's not like it's run out for us. So yeah, it's got all the resources it needs. It's just being slow. So maybe I'll turn. We run out of fire crystal. Oh yeah, there's no more fire crystals in the point. Maybe I'll stop this and get the research going. How many do we need? We need one per go. We need 100, so we need 100 crystals for that. So we need to fill up the Omnistone production before we can do anything for this. And then we need 4 air crystals, which we could tap off of this actually. What if we did that? What if I did a mana receiver here again, putting this all back in where it was before, and then we went prospect for ore. What did I push there? Oh, I copied iron. That's what I did. Okay, so we'll copy this and then we'll come up here to there, and then along there to there, and then we'll just remove this section of the pipe. Boom. There we go. And that's going to steal all the air crystals until it's full, and then once it's full it will send the air crystals onto this Okay, and you, Mr. Wagon, that's going to be set back to be a normal storage for us. You are actually going to take Omni Crystals to the school. Which means our mana reactor is going to basically be doing nothing for a while. We don't have enough Omni Crystals to actually complete this research. Yeah, things are going to be slow. That air is going to be slow. So, something else I have noticed that is a problem is this here. We're actually struggling for the iron, keeping the iron up. And here, we're not. Well, that's actually backed up since I looked at it earlier on. But these were struggling to actually get enough ore in. And I was thinking maybe they just need mana belts. I did turn off the lower belt, so it's just running on the higher one because I wanted to check whether this was running at full speed, and it's not. So I'm thinking they need mana belts, but I don't really want to put the mana belts in because then we'll be siphoning off more things for the mana forge here. Really think I should put some logic in for this and then maybe move this somewhere else. Because those pipes are just absolutely full of those yeah. We'll apply some logic here. So we want inventory sensor. We're going to need two math blocks and then 2 delta blocks. There and there. Okay, and we link that to that, that to that. And this one is going to be checking for mana belts, and it's going to be offset to there. And this one is going to be checking for elixirs. And it's going to be offset to there. And we're going to say if you're less than... this can store 20, can't it? Yeah, so we'll say less than 18. Less than 10, half. Yeah. Then that will fill the belt right up, won't it? So that'll do, yeah. Less than 10. And I'm only putting this in here because I don't want the mana belts to be on the belts all the time. I want that to actually stop and only turn on as and when required. Because all these we can't actually use to do anything with. They're not of any use to us. And then the elixirs, we're not worried about the elixirs because they're not a problem, but might as well do that. And the thing is, I could store the elixirs in something else, and then I could have them go pipe over to here with Omni pipes, which is probably what we're going to do, because I'm not making elixirs anywhere else, and there's no reason why the Omni pipes can't come in that far. But we don't have that many Omni pipes. We've only got 115, and yeah, are temples affected by happiness? No, they're not. Temples do not care about your town's happiness. So there's that. Okay. They just run at whatever speed and only get a boost from Omni upgrades. This is the thing that slows us down. Should I upgrade that? What do you think? Before I use up all my Omni stones. What do you think? Yeah? No? A 40% increase in speed. It's not really... Go on, bomb. There we go. And the next one's 25. We can't afford that. Okay, so we've increased its speed by 40%. That's going to help. I might do the 25 one when we come to it. So, yeah. I'm hoping we can move it then. We don't have to build a new one. Hoping it just becomes a movable thing. But we'll see. We will see. Okay. These are all turned on because none of this has changed. Because you need Omni stones. You don't have any Omni stones because you're using all the Omni stones. I don't particularly want to drop any omni stones in there just because I can. Although, I think I might do. I might drop one load of omni stones in there. Just to trigger some of these to see what happens. They're never going to go below 10. Send true. Which means these will always stay on. So let's turn them off because that's what I want them. I want them to be off. I don't want them to be on. Why did I pause again? And you be off. Okay. Yeah, I was going to plug in, as I said, the elixirs. I was going to plug that into the Omni system, but I just because it doesn't affect the speed, and this is the major problem, the big issue. I would like to be able to move that. So yeah. Okay. Grab on me stones, put in the school. There we go. Okay. So this is going to take a while, actually, and there isn't. I mean, there are other things I can be getting on and doing, but I mean, everything's kind of. The only other things that I need to do are check up the Omni pipe production underground, figure out all this in here, but that requires Omni stones, which we don't have. I could be trying to figure out what's going on here because apparently we've run out of fuel. I'm really not sure why. You're doing your job, but this is burning through fuel way faster than. That's not got any beef because that's. Well, why haven't you got any cooked beef? Ah, because you're having to output to 2 different locations now. Ah, so you actually need to be increased in speed. What's your base speed? 260, I don't know what. Each additional worker is 25%, so I need 4 workers. 5 workers is 100, so that doubles its speed. So 5 workers doubles the speed of a place. Okay, so now it's running twice the speed and it can supply 2 things at once now. Okay, he says hopefully. Not being too sure about that. Yeah, this is actually struggling to keep up, which surprises me. I really thought this would be okay, but I guess not. I guess we'll have to put in some more things here. I did actually do this over here. I did this off camera. Where is it? Here. This had used to have 1 recharger running, and all that does is that runs the mana charger to this the packager. And I noticed it was getting like a little charge and stopping, so it wasn't actually working properly. So I put these 3 in here. That's probably why this is actually full now. This is all backed up because we've got the extra mana power to unpackage things there. Can't do that to temples, can we? Nope, they can only accept Omni upgrades, nothing else. Right, okay. That's fair, that's fine. Yay. Is there a bottleneck anywhere else? I don't see any other problems. Right, there we go. Now that's got loads of fuel there, that's fine. You're suffering with cooked chicken, but you are supplying cooked chicken yourself. Then the cooked chicken has to go out this way. So yeah, I think I'm not going to do it now, but at some point this might have a rearrange, and we might have 1 kitchen per recipe. Because the ability to have multiple recipes in a single kitchen or anywhere is fantastic. But when you get to this sort of stage and you're having to deal with multiple, it's quite difficult to keep up with. Like here, cheese, we are struggling for cheese again. And that's because we're struggling for milk. And we're struggling for milk because this just isn't getting the milk, because this isn't getting the animal feed. Okay, so we've come back to this again. we're going to change this up. We are going to change this up. Okay. Do you need any more fuel? No, I guess not. Okay. Right, are you okay? You're getting things. I'm not using the Steam network again. I remember I said that last episode. And then didn't. Why didn't I do that? Let's have a quick look, because I remember these were connected. They're no longer connected. Why are they no longer connected? We're supply 0. Why is our supply 0? What's happened here? Oh, you've run out of coal. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so our steam generators are dead because they completely run out of coal. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's remove all the trees there. Okay, and then let's lower that down there. Raise the water up there. Let's just make this square. There we go. Oh. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to move these steam reactors because I want to be able to put more than one down. You would, wouldn't you? You would be an awkward size. Well, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to resize the river. There you go. Ha. Right. And then we're going to remove the rest of these trees here because we don't need them. And even the trees under there. No, we'll leave all the trees there. That's fine. And we're going to flatten down the ground. Like so. Okie dokie. Right, loads of trees up on the ridge. What we're going to do is we are going to have a silo there. We're going to put in a row going that way, a row going that way. We're going to put one there, and then we're going to grab a splitter and put one there, one there, one there. And then we're going to copy this fire system because we have fire crystals sat here. So let's do that, shall we? So you're going to be going to there. Yep, because you need to do that. And we then need a receiver which receives the goods and outputs them to... You know what? We're going to double it up and make it look pretty because we can. That's why. Oh. And a transmitter. And there we go. This has absolutely no real form or function. No, that's right. It has function, but its form is purely because I want it to look good. That's all. Okay. Then we go down to the mana pipe display. We find some mana pipes over here. Copy, and we go from there to there to there and to there. Like that. Okay. And we put a splitter. We can't put a splitter underground. No. That's fine. We'll do that. Nope. Then we'll put a splitter there. Because that works underground. Okay? Okay. Now the problem to this is getting them into the system evenly. But I don't think it matters, does it? Not really. But I kind of want it to. So let's do that. Off in there. You can't, because you can't. Oh, because it's up ground. Oh, that was wrong. Oh, you now go over there. And yeah, if I'm honest, this is just me faffing about. There's absolutely no reason for this. You can't go into the receiver, you've got to go into the transmitter, haven't you? Yes, you have. Okay. Well, I got that one wrong. Fabric in there. You no longer need to exist, that's fine. How do I split these evenly between the two then? Yeah, so you come out here, go along there, you go into there, you'll use that up there, and then you'll be split between the two, and it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, so, meh. Just do that. Go on. It really doesn't matter, because it will get split evenly between the two anyway there, so it does not matter. I don't know what I was thinking there. I really don't. There's the lava buckets going. Awesome sauce. You've come out, so we've got 5, 6, and then 5 and 6. Awesome. Boom. Boom. There we go. Okay. The auto saves are getting bigger and bigger. And then what we want to do is... Do I want to run Steam? Yeah, why not? Let's redo the whole Steam network. Let's remove all of these. Let's double check whether the base has actually got any space in it first. Oh my word, I've cut that. Didn't want to do that. Boom, there we go. And I've cut all the roads there. Did not want to do that either. What the hell? How did I manage to do that? I think I was holding right click with something selected and then trying to move the camera. Oh yeah, I've removed the road there as well. Right, there we go. Okay, right. Whoop, okie dokie. And you've run out of meat. Wow, really? What? You really aren't getting enough meat, are you? Ooh. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so I think it's probably a good idea we are doing this here. So, yes, let me check the base whether there's any space in it. Where did I put the base? Anyone remember? There it is. That's where we parked. It doesn't have any space in it, so I did get them steam pipes back. That's good. Don't need earthstone. Store 2,000 of stuff. It doesn't matter, but I don't need earthstone. Magic conveyor belt can go. Although I should have probably left that in there. We've got loads of earth crystals. Why have we got loads of earth crystals? Why have we got 170 earth crystals? That seems odd. Don't need flour. Don't need packed planks. Any of these packed crates. Don't want any of them. Go away. And I'm freeing up space here because if you don't have space in your base, when you remove items from the world, you lose them. They disappear. So me removing these steam pipes would remove all the steam pipes, which is not what we want to do. I want to remove them here, but I don't want to lose them. I want to keep them all. So remove all the steam pipes, like so. Okie dokie. Then connect all of these together. Steam pipes are omnidirectional, so it doesn't matter which way they go. Yep. And then we're creating 2,500 steam. So let's plug our steam into each and every one of these farms here. Are they farms? They're not farms, they are granaries, but it doesn't matter, because why not? Okay. So each building uses 100. So we can't connect every building up, but we do want to connect quite a lot. I'm thinking maybe the granaries don't need it there actually. I'm thinking they probably don't need it, so let's remove those. And in fact, let's run the pipe off of here and go up to here somewhere. I want to connect up all the kitchens. Don't need those. You can go on there. As long as they're plugged in, it doesn't actually matter the order. The steam pipes just instantly transmit the steam between them. You don't have to worry about this one getting priority over these ones. Maybe you do when the system's not kept up enough, but right, let's have a look here. You're not getting enough wool. Why are you not getting enough wool? The omni-pipe system not working? The overground omni-pipe system? Yeah, it is working. Why are you not getting enough wool then? Oh, so you're under 4. Yeah, that makes sense. It waits for it to be quite low before it requests any new ones because it sends so many over in one go. So, yeah. Okay. I think everything else is doing well and keeping up and not having a problem. Maybe apart from those. But they're still struggling for nails. It's odd because we have loads of nails. You're not getting the supply? I think it is. I think it's just you cannot get a supply in time. Right. There we go. Each one of you can have your own separate supply because we have 2 supplies coming in. So that should fix that problem there, and hopefully now we'll end up getting more reinforced planks coming in. I notice all our carts are broken again. Yay. Got 200 in storage and we are not making enough to keep up with whatever else we're making. What we're making. You are struggling to make wards. Which is interesting. So we have a cart that's still travelling, getting the wards, but these carts here are broken. You're on ward. You were a ward. Okay. You were nails. Hang on, didn't we do the nails? No, we didn't. We did a reinforced. Reinforced planks is that's where they're going. They're going to be sold. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I shouldn't sell the reinforced planks yet. Don't know if that's a good idea or not because they're just coming in and going straight out again, but we will see. We will see. Right, you take crowns, put them there. Hopefully you won't break, and you are to take wards and put them there. You're on jam duty. You have no jam because you have no fuel. You have no fuel because I turned this off. Right, because we were going to upgrade this because we were running out of milk. Okay. Right, so I'm spending the episode going round and round in circles. I do apologise for that, but such is the nature of this game. You do end up seemingly going round and round in circles a lot. So, what I wanted to do here was have one, two, three, 4 grain mills? No, that's not right. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, then the middle one we just get more than the others. I need 2 grain mills per pasture, basically. So I probably need to expand them pastures out. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to close this river off, I think, so that we can expand. There we go. Sorry, fishies, but you're going to have to go, I'm afraid. There we go. I'm going to leave that bit open because we are bringing boats over from the storage bays to fill up that barn, which is fine. Okay, and we're going to have to move these pastures a bit. Let's see. So if I want that pasture in the middle to stay in the middle, then what I need to do, right over the walk down there we go. Right, okay. So what I need to do is I need to actually I want to move the pastures so they've got enough water still. So that still says 100%. Boom. Okay. Boom. Like that, something like that, I think. Moves the granary to go there. And that one to go there. You actually appear to be... Hang on a minute. Let me put these back. Where it was. Before I end up moving stuff around and moving stuff around that I may not need to move around, because these have got full outputs. So is the issue that you just can't get the grain out fast enough into the pastures? Is that the problem? I think it probably is. Could also do with really having this silo like further over here somewhere. Okay, so if you can't get it out fast enough, you're using normal belts. Can I upgrade you to being mana belts? Can I get in to these other ones? I can't even see. Click. Hopefully that upgraded. And oh no, click. Did that upgrade? Yes, it did. And the center one is blue. Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. So now we're outputting on a mana belt instead. Question is whether you are actually filling up or not. These are filled up with manure. Mind you, that silo is full up anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's just that one's the only one that's really outputting its manure. No one else is. Yeah, they now seem to be steady around 9-10. That's probably about the correct sort of balance we want to be at here. And I just need to hope that our boats can keep our supply up. You are now producing as much milk as you can, which is still not enough for only 2 belts here. That's the weird thing. No, you are actually dropping. Right, okay, so the cheese is real. Yeah, we have a real cheese problem. Real cheese problem. Okay, so next episode, I think we're going to fix the cheese. Why was that broken? What happened there? Not that these are struggling at all, but wow. Do you know what I'm also going to do? I'm going to change these up ever so slightly. And yeah. So that would allow this pasture to get access from 2. And that's getting access from 1. That's getting access from 1. That's getting access from 2. That's getting access from 1. So yeah. Okay. And hopefully that will sort out our beef problem, because we are struggling for beef. And now that's no longer struggling for animal feed, so awesome. And cooked beef is a problem because beef is running out here, which causes this to run out, which causes that to run out, which causes more things to run out. Supply and demand. Supply and demand. If you change the demand, you need to increase the supply. Otherwise it doesn't work. Here is a prime example. I think perhaps my best bet here is to... Well, I kind of need to figure out a better way. I'm going to bring the episode to a close in a moment because I realise I'm kind of over time here. Not that I think many of you actually mind if I have the episodes a bit longer. But I've always tried to aim for the 30-minute mark because it seems like a good place to go. Anyway, so if I add them to the Steam network... Aha! Now you're going to use too much corn. Oh god. Supply and demand. Yeah, okay, so yeah, you're using too much corn, so this can't keep up. Oh god. Oh god, how do I fix that? I mean, I can fix it by having this barn output 3 straight ahead, 3 left and 3 right, but then this can't keep up supply with it because of things, and we can use Omnipipes to fix this. Maybe we could. Dunno. Okay, so this is fill up with air crystals now. It should mean that all our air crystals are going to go straight past. No, they're not. They're going to go in there still. Why is that? Oh, because waiting for that to fill up. Okay. Do you know what? I think we only need 33 more. We have 20 in there. This holds 8, 12. Yeah, we can remove that. And do that again. There we go. It's no longer required. Awesome. Hopefully I got my numbers right there. We need 33, 20, 30, 1, 2, 1 on the belt, 3. Awesome. Okay. And that's going to go, and that's going to produce a bit of Omni crystals, and that's going to go. Okay, so we'll come back next episode when this research is finished, and then we will move the air temple, hopefully, over here, and we'll start the redesign of this. And whilst I'm waiting for more things to come along, I will have a look at upgrading this because we need to. So I will probably start on this whilst the air temple's going. So yeah, okay, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one, and until then, as always, have fun.